setting sun, for you to fall into my arms, a place I call my home. I was looking to belong when I already found my home. place where we can go and be alone. So come away with me, nobody has to know where we gonna go. I was just calling to see if you're free to run away with me. To run away with me.
할머니가 이랬는데. 너네 익었나? 봐봐. 아, 약간 봐봐. 여기는 좀 아직 안 찼는데 그래도 익었다. 우와. 아니야 이거는 아니 그냥 먹어도 되나? 그냥 먹어봐. 어때? 이게 아이고.
to get back to you. Yeah, I just wanna get back to you. May take some time. I don't wanna find no one but you in my arms. If it's a test, I'm doing my best, but it gets hard being without you. Being without you. I would walk a million lonely miles to look you in the eye, have you here by my side. Swim every ocean, fight till I'm broken. I just wanna get back to you. Yeah, I just wanna get back to you. May take some time.